have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Here's Fields. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's got some space here. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On play action, Fields. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. So we're in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. A final shot before the break. Fields. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds. Return. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Fields. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. To throw is Fields. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, it's Fields. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And that last throw is going to keep him climbing that all-time passing yards leaderboard as he crosses the 25,000-yard mark now for his career.
He just recently passed Bart Starr. Next up for him, Bob Greasy. That's 2 Hall of Famers, 2 Super Bowl winners, multiple Super Bowl winners. So he's getting up with the legends now. Congratulations.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. With his 2nd. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Play action. It's Fields. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On 1st down, Dillon. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. 2nd and 8 coming up. Back to throw. Fields. Miller on the catch over the middle. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. Fields now to throw. Miller with first down and more. Touchdown! Scotty Miller, 32. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. On first down, Fields, slant route to Miller. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now first down throw, Fields. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Fields. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Touchdown, Saints. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Fields on first down. They'll set up a screen for Dillon. A strong running. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. From the gun, it's Dillon. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to happen. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do it.
Today, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A play fake, now Fields to throw. They'll roll him out right. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, tried to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Now Fields. be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now it's Fields. This is the tight end Fan. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. On the handoff, Dillon. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 79 yards, and a touchdown.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses have better. I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the 44, Fields. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
While the ultimate result was an incomplete pass, they sure look like a well-coached team because once he got outside of the pocket, the scramble rules come into effect. And a lot of the guys who ran deep routes, they come back closer to the line of scrimmage. And the running back usually runs a check down. He took it deep, and they gave it a big shot and came up unsuccessful.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here we go on 4th down, Fields. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped it. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Out of the gun, Fields. That is taken in by the tight end Fan. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. Well, these two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So a win here in Atlanta would give them the season sweep. From the 29, Fields on the slant, it's Fan. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. Going right back to Fan. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Dillon. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Fields to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Sermon now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. They give to Sermon out of the gun. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. From his goal line here, Fields buying time to his left. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Now this throw caught left side, and down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Fields. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Fields. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jalen Waddle. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Well, if the plan is to come
On the field, ready to get their drive started. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. On first down, Fields. That's going to be caught by Waddle. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Fields. Another catch there for Waddle. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. But they also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. Throwing left side, it's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. To the air again, Fields. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble on 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
2nd down and goal. Fields. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And a hook up over the middle of Pryor. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They give to Dillon out of the gun. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. From the gun, Fields. Flush to his right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. But nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job seeing he got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. He's got his tight end fan, and he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on 3rd down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they got it 1st and goal.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. From the gun, Sermon fights loose. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Sermon. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Dillon. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations.
Oh, looking for Ronald, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own line. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, is the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On 3rd down, here's Dillon. They showed off a nice juke of the defender, but the next wave there to bring him down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Dillon. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Operating from the gun, Fields. The quick slant caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal. They snap it to Fields. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. Ball will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a play fake here on first down. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The numbers for him from a week ago. 5 catches, 57 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Good sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he's able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Again, Fields. Open man is Waddle, complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 21. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing the 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they look at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. From the gun, here's Fields. He dumps this off to Dillon underneath. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is in for the score. Touchdown. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the left. And he'll be brought down. They're here on 2nd and 16. One play action. Fields. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Fields throw into the hands of Fant. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. There goes screen with Dillon. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Now swing pass for Dillon. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. They'll look to run with Dillon. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. On first down, it's Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Off play action, Fields. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jalen Waddle. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Here's Fields. And that'll be complete to Dillon. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Fields. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Back to throw, Fields. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Franklin. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Fields throwing again. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. To throw is Fields. Completes it to Fant on the right side. So we've come up, and okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
From the 50, here's Fields. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Fields now to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. This is Fant on the short completion. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Dillon. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Here's Dillon. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, this is Dillon. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection.
And oh, what a catch! And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the... And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. On 1st down, Fields. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A play fake, now Fields to throw. This is Fant on the short completion. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he is going to have a Saints first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup there. On 2nd down now, Dillon. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And Bananas Miller, he's got it. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And his first carry, he loses the football. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 17. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good.
Tonight, from the Superdome in New Orleans, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now first down throw, Fields. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, look at the juke. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Play action. It's Fields. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 18. They'll run on 1st down. Dillon. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Fields. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Fields on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. It would appear Sean Payton's made the decision here. They will go for it on 4th. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. Past the 10 to the 11. Nothing on the scoreboard. 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. Cameron Curl with the tackle that time. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. There'll be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Fields on 1st down. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it is incomplete. They had a defender running right with him. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down. Fields. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now a handoff to Dillon. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Here's Fields. Under pressure, and they got to him again. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jalen Waddle. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third. Out of the gun, Fields. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
3 yards remain for second down. Now it's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. He finds his man complete. That's Franklin. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle is made at Washington's 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's the big man Dillon with it. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. To throw again on 2nd down, Fields. Forced out to him, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Max Crosby. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and long. It's Fields. Got a man. It's Waddle complete. The 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jalen Waddle. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for this divisional round matchup. Tie game, 4th quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Looking to throw again on second down. Fields, flush to his right. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
They'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. Still fighting for more. And he's able to get it back here. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside. They're trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Back to throw. Fields. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Fields. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Off play action. Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st down, Dillon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Slant route to Miller. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 41-yard line. Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Left side here, that's the tight end fan. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And a short gain down to about the 33. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 3rd down, and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll run it. Here's Dillon. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Dillon. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. On the handoff, Dillon. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead. Final seconds. The Saints season will march on as we say thanks for watching as the offense gets ready to take over the football. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down. From the gun, it's Dillon. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They give to Dillon out of the gun. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. This will be from 49 yards out. And this one is right down the middle. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. Pryor has it complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On 2nd down, Dillon. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Here's Fields. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Meanwhile, Fields throw into the hands of Fant. Touchdown, New Orleans! Noah Fant. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Fields on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Fields. On the slant, it's Fant. Room here to run. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play that time on a catch and run.
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event not getting to them early.
A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Trump. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back into 32. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To try again after the sack. Fields completes it to Fant on the right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going right back to Fant. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Fields now to throw. This is caught. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a safe touchdown. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. A final shot before the break. Fields. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And he'll get it up past the 22. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. He dumps this off to Dillon underneath. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Back to throw. Fields. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 19.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
The bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
They run again with Dillon. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. On the handoff, Dillon. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. On play action, Fields. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. It's caught. It's Miller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Again, it's Sermon. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He'll run here with Dillon. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. AJ. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Dillon. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They run once more with Dillon. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Sermon now on 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Off-play action, Fields. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. To the right side, this is Sermon. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Again, it's Dillon. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 66 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Dillon. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Fields. Touchdown, Saints. Jalen Waddle. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes this forward for about 6. The Saints are the champions of the NFC as we say thank you for watching and good night, everybody. And that does it for the conference championship. 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Fields. And his first pass is incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Still 30. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
3rd and long. It's Fields. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Bengals will take 1st and 10. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position. Think first carry now for A.J. Dillon. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now Fields. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
He was looking for Jalen Waddle there, and it's 3rd down. They'll set up a screen for Dillon. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. Now it's Fields. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And they get the football, but not much of it. As he stopped at the 6. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, and he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for it. But if you're not going to use a spy, you tell your guys to keep your eyes on him because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys, because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They get the former number 6 overall pick, Quentin Nelson, out of Notre Dame that time. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Forced out to his left. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. To throw his Fields. He'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what it is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
A big connection on that one. 31 yards. On the handoff, Sermon. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Sermon. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Trey Sermon. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, it's Fields. That one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Fields. Another catch there for Waddle. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Back to throw. Fields. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 16 yards there. 2 straight plays of 16 yards and another 1st down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. This is the tight end Fant. Touchdown! Noah Fant. 15-yard. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the 1st half. Being chased out left. Able to find Pryor. And he'll be taken down, but not before timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now first down throw, Fields. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And that is no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first and 10, Fields. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Off-play action, Fields. The Bengal pressure gets him that time, down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. To the right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Time to give some credit to the big.
Now Mike Vrabel unsure of that last call. So a good decision there by Mike Vrabel. They correctly contest that call. Throwing on third and long. Fields looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Bengals grab it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On first down, Dillon. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Here's second and 9. Just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Fields. There goes screen with Dillon. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Fields' throw is taken in by Waddle. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They'll run on first down. Dillon. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Here we go on 4th down, Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's able to find Miller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Fields. This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Fields. This is Fant on the short completion. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And they have the football and will take over at the line. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble. Following the fumble recovery. Fields. Now he's forced out left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. He'll look to throw. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Dillon. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I believe I can see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender and work to the defense's advantage.
That's into double coverage and intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game. Bengal Nation rejoice. Cincinnati has given you the Super Bowl title.